Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Library of Ruina. So we beat up some stray dogs, and let's see what's going on.
곧 네가 하려는 실없는 소리가?
Oh, Angela, how could you?
들어오는 녀석들이 내뱉는 말 말이야. 꽤 많은 녀석이 보자마자 험한 말을 하잖아. 네 성격에 그걸 견디는 게 놀라워서.
우리가 초대해서 와준 귀한 손님이니까 대우해드려야지. 그리고 누군가에게 맞춰주는 건 익숙해.
그 투철한 직업 정신은 존경스럽다. 나중에 뒷골목에 식당 업주들 데리고 서비스업에 대해서 강연이라도 해줘. 다들 널 보고 좀 배워야 해. 그래도 말이야, 손님에 따라 유연하게 대응하는 게 여러모로 마음 편할 거야.
참고는 해둘게.
Alright. Looks like we got something for Netsatch. What is it? Let's burn some books first. Actually, let's take a look at invitations. Library grade must reach 15. Which... I'm not sure what that means. I'm guessing you're supposed to just click on it. I don't know. I guess library grade, I don't know, level 14, 15? I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's burn some books. I only have one of Zulu, so I'll need to go and do that run again. Alright, let's burn these and see what we'll get. So, no, I'm gonna just call them legendaries. I think the proper term is like object d'art or something like that, some French term. But usually I've only seen them for like characters, not for actual abilities. So this will be our first one. All right, achievement unlocked. Alexandria Simulator. I did get an achievement earlier where it was getting every card that had a object d'art or did art on it. Sorry if I mispronounced that, which I will be doing often. Anyway, so we'll replace all dice on this. Excluding counter dice. It's so weird. So essentially this is supposed to be designed to feed into Brawl. It's so strange. Yeah, and a lot of like single targets, really high strikes, which definitely has its advantages. And then if we ever want someone to go full blunt damage, we have some better options now, which is nice. Deal 1 damage when winning a clash. Right. Alright. So let's go ahead and confirm that. I think we only got one of the books, unfortunately. We got Stray Dogs and Dino. We'll wait until we get all of them before I read them. I'm a little tempted to switch Netsatch to something else, but I kind of want to stick with the bleed and see how it goes. So hopefully this goes okay. Will you enter the book of Child of the Galaxy? I think Child of the Galaxy is the one you had to like keep happy, or else he just wrecks your entire corporation essentially. And if you yeah, it was kind of weird. You had to like anyone that like worked on this abnormality got marked, and if they ever worked on something else, it would make the child sad, I think. And then there was also if any of them got marked, got killed, I think, also triggered the child as well. That kid always ignored me since I wasn't in charge of it. It seems to be using a more vicious method now, but guess it still values its friends. Friends always stay next to each other. Don't forget the promise, okay? Okay, for a second I was a little bit freaked out. I was like, where's the kid? Because it's just like Cthulhu here, but the kid's behind them. Oh my god, alright. So they have 40 HP each. They're all vulnerable to stagger damage, and then they take extra physical extra HP damage from piercing. Pebble, restore 20 HP at the start of the scene. Does not activate if the current HP is 1. Okay. Don't leave me. HP does not go below 1. Becomes staggered upon taking lethal damage. After 2 scenes, recover HP equal to the current HP of another ally. If all allies have 1 HP at the start of the scene, die. Parting Tears. At the start of the scene, if there's an ally with 1 HP, including self, all characters lose 10% of their max HP. Alright, so if we take one of them down, they'll revive. And essentially, while we have one taken down, it's going to do a bunch of max HP damage to us, which is not good. So the idea here is you need to take both of them down at once. I think that's the gist of it. The problem, of course, is they both have 20. They'll recover 20% of the HP each scene, which is like that would be 8 HP. So I need to make sure I do more than 8. Alright, let's do this. Inflicts fragile, okay. And then this thing is just okay. Okay, you have good defense power, that's it. Good to know. So 2 to 4, 2 to 4, 2 to 4. 1 to 6. And alright. So I can deal with your I can bypass your block easily enough by doing this. And then for you, we'll try to use Silent Night and see if we can counter it. I'm gonna hold on to cards for right now. We're together forever. Besties always stick together. Alright, let's do this and see if we can hold our own. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay. Alright. 5 to 10 stagger damage. Okay, that's a one-time thing. On a successful pierce attack, reduce the max stagger resist of the target by 5%, and it actually stacks. Okay. Question, who's good with piercing? Probably Kamachi? Yeah. So it did some stagger, but not enough to actually make a difference. Alright. Okay, that's just a block. And all it does is restore light. And then this does fragile. Okay. So what I want here is I'm going to do this. No bleed. Are they immune to bleed? Or no, I didn't. Oh no, I didn't even connect up to the attack. That's what happened. All right, we'll do a fragile here. Ouch. Didn't make any progress. Also, the thing stagger got back. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna deal. I might have to just do a bunch of. I might have to switch my build with something that does a bunch of piercing damage because I'm not making any progress. This does extra damage. Okay, I have Retaliate. Oh, Retaliate's not gonna work. I have to use Fleet Footsteps and hope for the best. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the other one. See if we can make something happen here. I have like no bleeds, what the hell? Yeah, I'm getting kind of wrecked here. Alright, got one of them staggered. I can definitely stagger the other one. So I'm just gonna use one card here. We'll use the other card. And then we'll do what we can against this one. Yeah, like all my bleed cards are just gone. Okay. There's some bleed. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Can I? It doesn't give me doesn't give me a leave option. It looks like. He'll come back in 2 turns. I'm just gonna take your hit. Jeez. Alright. Whew. That's fine, I'll ignore you. Okay. Alright, kid's not happy. God, I don't have any light. I can't do enough damage. Yeah. Give me yeah, let me be right back and I'll see if I can make a better team for this. Alright, let's try this again. So I had a spare Walter page, so I went ahead and gave that to NetSatch. So I have a little extra dice to play around with. I also gave them some stuff that lets them restore light. And we'll see how this plays out. Biggest issue, of course, is we only have we don't have much in the form of abnormality pages. We kind of just got a few, and that's about it. I also did a lot of added some more piercing, which will hopefully help, but I don't know. This is, I might not have the answers for this one. Anyway, let's the biggest issue is the glimmer. It really messes with my retaliate. So I'm gonna let that go through, and we'll do blade whirl. Yeah, both of them are doing it, which is super annoying. Okay, we'll do that. Actually, we'll just do it this way. Get some fragile on ya. And then we'll do a blade whirl. We'll see how that plays out. God, those. It was, what was it, 1 to 10, and it was 7, 7, 6. God, another glimmer. That's fine, I'm fine with letting you just have that. Which actually just pass turn with you. Okay. Alright. We'll give this to Netsatch here. Alright. Another glimmer. So we'll do Fleet Footsteps. And that's not going to do anything too special, so I'm not worried about it. And we'll hit you with a blade whirl as well. Yeah, we'll let it pass and see what happens. Okay. Alright. Took that one down. Doing Star Shower. Okay. We want to retaliate. And we'll do Wait Up as a follow-up. This has always been weird. Then wanted to go after that die. Alright. And then hit this thing with everything you got. No! I want you to do that. There you go. Okay, just making sure it's clashing with that. Alright, go for gold. There you go, you're staggered. Okay. It's a start. Perfect, that's what we want. Problem is I'm running out of cards. Alright. If I do that, they'll clash. Perfect. So have them clash. And then I want you to do you're gonna run out of light, unfortunately, at this rate. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of juice. That's the problem. And it doesn't look like the bleed's been sticking, which is kind of annoying. I want you to do the retaliate, please. Go. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, one down. Stagger damage. Okay, it did actually stick. Awesome. Now I'm taking damage, that's fine. Okay. I need you to do retaliate. Let's handle this the right way. Silent Night. You don't have enough light. Retaliate. Okay. This is all we got. We need to take this thing down to 1 immediately. If we don't, we're screwed. Good. Good. Got it. Got it. Oh my gosh. Man, Retaliate's such a good card. The problem is Retaliate is only good against one of their cards, because everything else either was just a straight defense card or it opened with a defense move. But when it did that triple strike, that was my opportunity to pump a lot of extra damage in. Because essentially it gives, you know, a bunch of +3s over and over again.
그거 알아요? 예술은 술과 떼놓을 수 없는 거.
그렇지. 예술은 번뜩임이라고들 하더라고.
They're both drunk.
당신 꽤 저랑 통하는 게 있네요.
아, 이건 또 새로운 술이네. 압생트?
이게 또 예술과 뗄래야 뗄 수 없는 술이라고 하더라고요. 맡은 분야가 예술인 만큼 일을 더 잘하기 위해 이 정도의 자극은 필요하죠.
이거 꽤 독한데? 그래도 매력적이야. 근데 우리 저번처럼 엔젤라한테 벌 받으면 어떡하냐?
그건 그때 가서 생각하자고요.
좋지. 그리고 말 편하게 해도 돼.
당신에게는 이렇게 말하는 게 제일 편해요.
편하실 대로.
봐요. 이 초록색 빛의 술. 도시의 예술도 이 술과 같아요. 자극적일 뿐인 모방. 모방의 모방인 거죠. 오히려 원본이라는 것에 의미가 있는지 모르겠어요. 저도 결국 무언가의 모방일 테니까요.
애초에 도시에서 원본이니 예술이니 의미가 있을지 모르겠다. 예술가라 칭하는 놈들은 죄다 또라이들이야. 기존보다 강한 자극이 들어오면 예술이라고 착각하는 것 같아. 내가 이 술을 예술이라 느끼는 것처럼.
그렇다면 피아니스트는 얼마나 강한 자극이었던 걸까요? 회색 도시의 권태를 깨운 소름 끼칠 만큼 아름다운 음악이었다던데.
글쎄, 확실한 건 여태껏 없던 강렬한 자극이었던 것이지. 아직도 몇몇은 그 지독한 술에 숙취해서 헤어나오지 못하고 있고,
당신은요?
나도 아직 그 숙취 절여져 있는 상태이려나. 그런 음악은 듣도 보도 못했거든. 근데 보기보다 예술이 마음에 드나 봐.
만약 다른 삶을 살 수 있었다면 전 그림을 그리고 살지 않았을까 싶어요.
그림이라.
감정을 마음껏 소리내지 않고 조용히 쏟아낼 수 있잖아요. 그저 그렇게 만족하며 살 수 있었을지도 몰라요.
그런 내자가 어쩌다 인류의 치료라는 거창한 일에 발을 담그게 됐을까?
그러게요. 저도 모르겠어요. 어떤 사람에게 힘이 되어주고 싶었나 봐요.
어떤 사람? 반해버린 첫사랑 그런 걸까나?
사랑이었을까요? 그렇다고 해도 이루어지지 못했을 사랑이었겠죠. 그래도 희망을 붙잡고 있었어요. 저로 인해 무언가 나아질 수 있다고. 내가 내 삶을 놓으면 누군가 더 큰 희망을 줄 수 있다고. 그래서 연구에 발을 디뎠고 엔젤라에게 반대했죠.
슬슬 이 교착 상태를 끝내도 되지 않겠어? 나을째야. 이 이상 시간을 끈다면 너희 모두를 바로 처분할 수밖에 없어.
난 찬성이야. 어차피 이대로는 승산도 없어. 이런 어정쩡한 반푼이 빛을 완성하자고 칼을 휘둘러 온 게 아니야.
개구라, 어떻게 저 말에 찬성할 수 있어? 모든 것을 잃을 수도 있다고. 나도 찬성할게. 에녹의 죽음은 이렇게 어중간한 의미를 가지면 안 돼.
전 모든 것을 잃을 수 있는 도박은 하지 않습니다.
엔젤라, 네 말대로면 지금까지 이곳에서 죽어간 직원들도 되살아날 수 있다는 거야?
그래. 너희와 직원들은 새로운 몸을 얻고 깨어나게 되지.
그렇다 해도 우리와 직원들이 겪은 고통이 잊혀지는 건 아니야.
우리들의 노력도.
There's a bunch of bodies along the borders here.
이 거래가 성사된다고 하더라도 잠시 결과만을 유보시킬 뿐이다. 네가 우리를 또다시 배신하지 않을까 어떻게 믿지?
배신? 웃기지도 않아. 우리가 예전에 한 번이라도 이 빛을 어떻게 할지에 대해서 사이좋게 약속이라도 한 적이 있었나? 없었지. 그러니 이번에 약속을 하게 된다면 지키도록 할게. 너희들의 입장에서나 내 입장에서나 온전한 빛이 필요해. 난 지금 당장이라도 이 빛을 사용할 수 있지만 가능하다면 온전한 빛을 원하거든. 더 살아가고 싶어. 너희는 이대로 죽을지 어떨지는 몰라도 난 살고 싶어. 그리고 알아가고 싶어. 세상과 도시를 알아가고 싶어.
엔젤라,
빛을 다시 온전히 회수하게 될 때, 그때가 되면 너희들 의지대로 나를 심판해도 좋아. 물론 나도 다시 맞서겠지만 내 거래의 제한은 여기까지야. 반대 의견이 없다면 진행하도록 할게.
난 또다시 파수꾼이 되어 널 지켜볼 거다.
보아하니 의견은 취합된 것 같구나.
나도 이대로 끝낼 생각은 없으니 걱정하지 마. 삶이 다시 한번 너희를 부를 테니 잠시 눈 감아둬.
쉽게 죽고 싶다고 입에 담는 사람들은 전부 거짓말이에요. 누구보다 살고 싶어서 오히려 죽고 싶다고 말해버리는 거죠. 하지만 정말 죽을 수 있는 사람은 누구보다 조용하게 사라져버려요. 엔젤라가 살고 싶다고 말했을 때 느꼈어요. 저도 살고 싶다고.
죽고 싶은 사람 어디 있겠냐? 죽기 직전에 다들 후회하는 것 같더라고. 뭐 대부분 그때쯤이면 돌이키지 못하지만.
잘 아시네요.
직업 성격상 그런 일을 몇 번 봐왔단 말이지.
살고 싶다는 절박함을 봤을 때 제가 로보토미에서 지키지 못한 많은 직원의 죽음이 스쳐갔어요. 인류를 구하고자 한다면서 당장 눈앞에 있는 사람은 구하지 못하는 게 아이러니예요. 그리고 생각하게 되더라고요. 만약 제가 앞으로 더 살아갈 수 있다면 무엇을 하고 싶을까 하는 생각을요.
좋은 생각이지. 다음을 생각한다는 것.
롤랑은 어때요? 이곳에서 자유로워지면 다시 해결사 일을 하나요?
뭐 그건 차차 생각해봐야지. 아직 난 갈 길이 멀었으니. 서로 힘내보자고. 자, 우선은 건배!
좋네요. 건배.
Alright, level 3. Okay. So, Pebble, do you like it more than you like me? Isn't it obvious? I do everything. Whatever you do, wherever you go. Single ally at the start of each scene, 3 random pages in hand gain the Pebble status. Excludes on-play pages. Recovers 3 to 7 HP upon using pages of the Pebble. Lose 1 to 3 HP upon using pages without a Pebble. This is actually pretty good if you use it in combination with those discard sort of builds where you pretty much only have 2 cards in your hand because it guarantees that you always have a Pebble in your hand. Teardrop. I hear whispers in breath. Pitch black darkness follows, just like the night I met him. Dice power +1. On death, all characters take 50% of the character's max HP as damage, max 60. So it's a straight up buff, but if that person dies, then you pay the price. A token of friendship. The Pebble drops into your hand, sparkles, sways, tickles, and eventually becomes the universe. All allies for 3 scenes. All allies recover 10% of max HP at the start of the scene. Max 12. So yeah, a bunch of support stuff. It's pretty much very similar to how the actual abnormality worked in Lobotomy Corporation, where you got the Pebble, and if you decided to ignore the child, he gets very, very sad. And while you had the Pebble, I believe you actually got stat increases, which is pretty helpful. But if that said person died, it was an immediate breakout, or whatever it's called, for the child, which I believe just completely takes away all your energy and does a bunch of bad stuff. Alright, confirm. Urban Plague, and we got achievement unlock Hospital. He says I don't have a disease.
셀마, 내 덕분에 남부지부장 자리를 지켰으니 은혜를 갚아야 하지 않겠어?
알아. 그런 거래였지. 이번에는 무엇을 원하나?
너희 애들로 이 목록에 적은 것들을 처리해줘. 곧 찾아낼 수 있을 것 같아서 말이야.
하나같이 미친 의뢰들 뿐이군. 뭐 그래도 이런 일이라면
이과가 제격이지 않겠어?
맞아.
그렇지? 난 언제나 셀마를 배려하고 있다고.
하나협회가 도시 질병으로 지정한 도서관도 목록에 있군.
도서관은 내가 눈여겨보고 있는 건이거든.
롤랑, 네 말대로면 앞으로 조직과 날개의 손님을 대접하기 위한 준비를 더 확실히 해야 한다는 거네.
여기서 겪은 일 중 세 번째로 놀랐던 일이야.
또 무슨 헛소리를 하려고.
롤랑이라고 불렀잖아.
네 이름이 롤랑이잖아.
아니, 그렇긴 한데 지금까지 한 번도 이름으로 부른 적 없잖아.
너에 대한 신뢰도가 올랐고 우호 관계를 위해 보다 친밀하게 불러봤어. 문제라도?
에헤, 재미없네. 그래도 친밀하게 부른다라. 옛날 가족 생각이 나네.
할머니는 예전에 사라졌다면서?
아, 난 아내가 있었거든.
신기하네.
하하, 나 같은 것도 결혼했다는 게 신기한 건 아니지? 인간의 비효율적인 결혼이라는 행위가 신기한 거지?
이야기해줘.
참고로 무겁기만 하고 시시한 이야기야. 별로 듣고 싶지 않을걸?
누군가의 새로운 이야기는 환영이니까.
자기 이야기는 제대로 안 해주면서 말이지.
내 이야기는 지긋지긋해서 도저히 내 입으로 말하고 싶지 않아. 쳇바퀴같이 반복했던 지루한 1만 년의 이야기야. 같은 책을 100만 년 동안 본다면 너라도 마찬가지일걸?
지루한 책을 5번만 읽어도 넥타이로 내 목을 졸랐겠지. 뭐, 난 미친 듯이 일만 했어. 딱히 할 것도 없더라고. 자란 환경 때문인지 몰라도 해결사일이 꽤 잘 맞았어. 정신없이 일로 시간을 보내다가 꽤 괜찮은 곳에 집도 구하고 흔히 말하는 영혼의 단짝이라는 사람도 만났지. 어찌나 기가 세던지. 그 사람의 등을 바라보고 있으면 내 집을 구했을 땐 느끼지 못한 보금자리를 찾은 것 같았거든. 그 녀석 눈에 좀 띄어보려고 얼마나 많은 시도를 했는지 몰라. 아, 너무 길게 말하고 있나?
됐어. 계속해.
그래도 일이 일인지라 말을 붙일 기회가 많았거든. 참고로 내 아내는 꽤 높은 등급의 해결사였어. 괜히 듬직하다고 한 게 아니야. 아무튼 정말 많은 우여곡절 끝에 난 그녀와 결혼을 했어. 간단하게 말했지만 정말 마음고생 심했다고. 서로 악착같이 벌어둔 돈은 있으니 피와 살점이 난무하는 해결사일을 내려놓고 평온한 날을 보내기로 했지. 조금 진부한 표현이지만 그 뒤로는 정말 행복했어. 내 삶은 늘 혼자였는데 유일하게 마음을 기댈 수 있는 사람이 생겼으니까. 서로의 고민이라곤 점심에 어떤 음식을 먹고 저녁엔 어디로 산책을 하러 갈까, 아이에게는 어떤 이름을 붙여주는 게 좋을까 정도밖에 없었지. 그런데 어느 날 친구로부터 급한 연락이 와서 잠시 멀리 떠나게 됐어. 여기서부터 슬슬 느낌이 올 거야. 별로 큰 일도 아니었고 보수도 괜찮아서 다녀오겠다고 했지. 아내도 흔쾌히 허락해줬고. 아내는 파전을 정말 좋아했어. 내가 파견된 곳은 파전이 유명했는데 배웅해줄 때도 파전 생각에 침고인 게 보이더라니까. 난 그 기대에 부응하기 위해 거금 들여 유사의 현상보존 포장 상자까지 사서 따끈한 파전을 고이 들고 돌아왔지. 그런데 와보니 내가 살던 구역에 큰 사고가 발생했더라. 집은 무너진 지 오래고 아내와 뱃속의 아이는 이미 죽었어. 난 한동안 펑펑 울며 세상과 도시를 저주했지. 왜 내가 기껏 발버둥 쳐서 얻은 행복은 이렇게 쉽게 내 손에서 빠져나가는 것이냐고. 자, 이야기 끝. 이런 일은 도시에서 누구나 겪기 마련이야. 견딜 수 있느냐 없느냐일 뿐.
넌 견딜 수 있었고?
내 나름대로 매듭 지으려는 중이지.
두 번째로 놀랐던 일은 뭐야?
아, 여기 일이 생각보다 잘 맞았다는 거? 가장 놀랐던 일은 나중에 알려줄 거야. 전부 알려주면 재미없잖아.
어련하실까? 나머지 책 정리는 부탁해둘게.
You can now transfer passive abilities. Through passive attribution, you can slot the passive abilities of one key page into another. You can check the list of key pages that possess the passive abilities of other key pages from attribution, known as enhanced pages, and see a list of key pages that are currently attributed to others. Simply click on the list of passive abilities to open the passive attribution pop-up menu. Each passive ability has a cost, and key pages have a cost threshold along with a max quantity that limits how many passive abilities can be equipped at the same time. Also, no more than one of the same passive ability can be equipped at once. So step 1, click on a key page to attribute it to the current key page. From the list of attributed key pages, select a passive ability you would like to use. So that's why there's little numbers beside the passive abilities, because they have a cost. So that's kind of cool. And apparently we got this person that I need to rename. But yeah, got to learn more about Roland and his tragic past that he's kind of just dealing with essentially one step at a time. In any case, I'll look more into the whole attribution thing on off screen. Obviously at this point, looks like, so we got into Urban Plague. We still need to go to Urban Nightmare. And everything just requires books at this point. And as far as invitations are concerned, we need to... Oh, geez. So this one requires Olga and Molar, Walter and Isadora, Zoe South Section 6 in the Book of Distortion, and then Book of Gyeongmi. Okay, cool. I need to fight Gyeongmi a few more times to get his stuff, and then of course we need to get the library grade 20 to keep going with this stuff. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for having to cut off and having to respec essentially. That fight I had to get a certain build going. The whole Retaliate thing, what's it called? Yeah, Retaliate. That ability has been really helpful. Even if it doesn't match the damage type I prefer using sometimes, it still just does so much. In any case, I'll go ahead and call it here. I am the Prestige. This was Library of Ruina. I'll see you guys later.